I was a Fab India customer before I joined.
Okay.
And I know that if I had to buy upholstery or something, the shop would shut at 6. So I had to run, I had to leave office and run if I had to buy anything from Fab India. So when I joined Fab India, I said, you can't do this. Women are working today. They don't have time. They cannot reach your store by 6. And there was a huge, because all the women were all housewives, there was a huge amount of resistance. I think they hated me for a long time for saying that the stores have to remain open for longer. So slowly, very gingerly, we opened it till 7. And then the store managers came, when they saw that their sales were improving, the store managers came back and said they wanted to keep the stores open till 9:30, 8:30. I mean, there was,
Of course,
so
the sales was going to go up, right?
of course, because the customer never got to Fab India before that. So that is the lack of customers. So slowly we became more customer focused. And we brought in an exchange policy. We did everything. The experience of shopping in a Fab India store has always been beautiful. So we played that up. Our layouts were beautiful. We did up our stores beautifully. So it was all about the customer. I think we worked at all levels, whether it was store layout, whether it was ease of shopping, whether it was display of garments. If you remember earlier, the GK stores, there was just heaps of kurtas and, pretty much go look for it yourself kind of thing. Hanging displays. Slowly we of course there was something very integral to Fab India. The wooden shelves, the stacks of clothes, the vast collection that if you wanted to buy a plain kurta, you could have a green and a blue and a white and a whatever. So we kept all those things, but brought in displays for the customer, the younger customer who had less time, who wanted to, quickly buy something. We brought in, so we moved. We didn't have bottoms initially. It was just kurtas we brought in. So then our offerings became, we started listening to the customer, we started doing what they wanted, and it didn't stop growing after that. So the minute we started looking at the customer, focusing on the customer, hearing the customer, it was another story altogether. The women, the store managers, they were in constant communication and touch with the customer on a daily basis. And there was constant feedback coming in from the customers about it. That's the beauty of retail. You don't need to do research. You don't need to hire a research agency. You could just go and stand in the retail. I would stand at the retail store for a day. The amount that you can learn just observing what people are doing, what are they looking at, you have to be just observant and you have to listen to them. They pretty much come and tell you what it is that they are wanting.